If you like the content I'm doing, like, comment, and subscribe please. It'd really help out my channel. Or don't. You know, I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. Alright everyone, this is Mithril, back with another Fallout New Vegas video. As you can see, we're in front of Veronica, so today we'll be doing some Brotherhood of Steel missions.
Hey, no
depending
offense,
on
but
how
you
long
look
they
like
are.
You've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
The grave.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances.
Thanks, man.
Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there
Eh,
much
a
anymore.
little bit.
I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Sure, go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel.
Uh-huh.
Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
Let's see. Yeah, let's go with this one. They're usually harmless unless you have advanced technology around them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
Technically, I'm going to the strip, but I kind of just drift.
Just wherever the wind takes you, huh? I like that. Keeps things interesting. I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places
Thanks.
I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just...
Oh, did not mean to do that. That was a total accident. Alright, where are you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
Okay, we can travel together.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I ask you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Yeah, I'm more comfortable now that I know you've had some training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift. Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Alright. Now, we gotta go to Hidden Valley, but as you can see, I don't have it on the map. So, I'll cut, and when I get there, I'll come back. Alright, see you when I get there. Alright everyone, as you can see, I've made it. Wasn't that long. Alright, now let's go in the bunker.
Hold on, I've got this. I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Prank 'em, Veronica, prank 'em. Get that atomic shake. Double Brahmin burger.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the second level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Alright.
Looking sharp, Ramos.
I'm mainly going to be doing this for the power armor training. But you get some rewards, and, you know, you get to go to some places, so it's not that bad.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility.
Right?
What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Yeah, I'll help.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with
Right.
you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Yeah, I'll look for him.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed
Nice.
to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright. Already proven helpful.
So, you're the outsider
this
who can
guy.
leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out.
Oh?
I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Why should I trust
Why
you?
should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen?
Okay, smart advice so far. Hasn't said anything too out there.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Yeah, what about Veronica? She comes and goes as she wants.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If
Okay,
the Elder
makes
could
sense,
manage it,
making
he'd shut
sense.
them out as well, and all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Have you tried bringing this up with him?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
And I suppose you'd want yourself to be, you know, the new Elder?
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? That'll
Yeah,
have
I'll
to
see
do.
what I can do.
I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
So Nakamura. So the current elder has his place on lockdown, and it's causing them to have problems, it seems, and he wants to go out and cause fights. At least that's the way it sounded to me. Isolation, or having them go out and cause trouble. That could lead to their destruction. Well, both of them technically could. I'll have to think about that. Okay, one's right here by Black Mountain, so that's actually not that far. Man, he made it like right over the hill and then died. Now I can see what he was talking about. How they have no experience. Interesting. I usually keep Nakamura as the elder, but I might change it up or I might not. Who really knows? Only time. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but according to the wiki, centaurs are a mix of humans and animals, like cats and dogs and stuff. Sorry, Mo. I didn't know if you guys knew that. So heavy. I can't currently wear it, but Veronica can if I can get out of here without dying to radiation.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
I'm giving you armor. There you go. Where is it? Nope, right away. Alright, then this next one, right there. Alright, I'm outside the Repcon headquarters. As you can see, there's
How may I serve you, master?
I'm in a maintenance for what be on the outside. Guess he's got a plasma rifle. That's pretty cool. All right.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Please present credentials for first floor access.
Let's see. I'm not supposed to go upstairs. Let me pass, and I won't.
Please do not make your way to the second floor.
I don't think I've ever had that before. That piece of dialogue. Let's see. They're on the second floor, I believe.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Second floor access restricted to registered employees.
Being smart.
Override accepted. How may I serve you, master?
Right? Wasn't he on the second floor? Nope, I guess it was on the top floor. Okay. What's with all these locked doors? Now his first shot. What would be in here that has it locked? Nothing on the desk. I don't really feel like opening terminals. Somehow gotta get upstairs. Ah, here we go. Wrong button. There we go. Now they're on the other side of that, I believe.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify.
Dang it, not enough luck. Alright, I'm sorry, I was just leaving.
Invalid response.
Alright, 30 seconds. Speed run. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Was able to talk my way out of it for most of it. No violence needed. Does this work? No. Now, in here is a unique plasma rifle, but I don't have the stats to get in there yet. Plus, I'm not even really going for an energy weapons build. Alright, let's see. Next one is way up there. Alright. I guess it's time for another cut. Alright, I'm right outside of Nellis, and I'm right about to talk to
Whoa there,
George.
pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information?
You can tell me, or you can tell the other side of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger.
Uh-huh.
I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used.
Right.
Now, do you want my help or not? There is a way.
I'm not the gambling type.
Suit yourself. Come back and see me when you get tired of picking shrapnel out of your backside.
Well, let's see if I can remember this correctly. First, going to make a nice hard save. Let's see if I remember this correctly. You have to run this way. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Alright, now you run. Go over here. Now I'm too close to the fence. They won't even think about shooting rockets at you. Something blew up a car, I guess.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Listen, I didn't come here to attack you, bro.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm
Oh,
Raquel,
yes.
Master at Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
All right, lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
All right.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
All right, how can I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it
She was
maybe
gonna
you
call
can
me a
help in big
savage.
ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if we're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world.
I doubt
I
it.
think we need to let it in, just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Thanks. All right, where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
All right, mainly came and, ran to the gate that way. Later on in the story, I don't have to do it then. But now it kind of put me so far over here that maybe I should have just not. There's like nothing out here. I'd like the corner of the map hidden behind a freaking missile bombardment. Really nothing much out here. Honestly, it's no different than freaking like any other place. Now, I don't think they'll shoot at me. At least I hope not. Yeah, I would have heard the noise by now. Alright, where is this Brotherhood of Steel? Oh, there we go. Alright, time to go back to Nakamura. After a gunrunner.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Alright. Finally here, and it looks like dawn is breaking. This is probably going to be another long one. I think this quest has like multiple parts to it. I wonder if I should cut it in half. Thirds, maybe? I'm not sure how I'll do this. That was weird. Okay.
Found the missing patrols?
I have.
Or was something else on your mind?
Nope, I found them. Here they are.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Well, I think I'm gonna make this into parts because this is gonna be a long one. Oops, not that button. But alright everybody, this is Mithril. I look like a nerd. But this is Mithril signing out for today. Bye bye guys. See you in the next one.